For somebody who claims to hate MSNBC so much, Donald Trump sure does watch a lot of MSNBC. And this past Friday morning was no exception because he apparently turned on MSNBC's Morning Joe, where he saw Susan Glazer from The New Yorker and Eugene Robinson, Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist for The Washington Post, talking about Elon Musk and Doge's efforts to basically completely get rid of the USAID department. And this sent Donald Trump over the edge, right? Like, he didn't want to see these two people talking about his horrible plans, which makes total sense for somebody who decided to watch a network that was just going to piss you off. So before I even get into what Trump said, shouldn't we look at that as some kind of mental disorder? Like, you don't like MSNBC. It's going to piss you off. So why are you doing this? Why do you have this compulsion to see what these people are saying in order to get you mad? Like, you're doing it so that you can be mad. It's like the weird right-wingers who email me like, I hate your stuff. I see it all the time. Like, don't watch it if you hate it. Like, that's on you at this point. But nevertheless, an enraged Donald Trump got on Truth Social and said this. USAID, in all caps, by the way, because that is important. USAID is driving the radical left crazy, and there's nothing they can do about it because the way in which the money has been spent, so much of it fraudulently, is totally unexplainable. The corruption is at levels rarely seen before. Close it down. Yeah, we're the ones going crazy, says the guy in the all caps rant after watching a network that he claims to despise. We're the crazy ones, right? We're the crazy ones because we don't want to keep government funding in place that helps prevent the spread of communicable diseases all over the globe, right? Like, we don't want another pandemic, so we're the crazy ones. Got it. He then, ignoring Susan Glazer, decided to direct his anger towards Eugene Robinson. And I think we know why. Eugene Robinson of The Washington Post is incompetent. So sad to see him trying to justify the waste, fraud, and corruption at USAID with his pathetic radical left spin. He should be fired immediately. Which, of course, is Donald Trump signaling to his new good friend Jeff Bezos, who owns The Washington Post, hey, fire this guy because I don't like what he's saying. So why is Donald Trump so enraged right now, right? Like, you're getting what you want. You're doing whatever the hell you want. So why are you mad that people don't like it? You're not running for re-election again. I know you teased it even at the prayer breakfast last week, but that's just to distract people. So why does it even matter to you? The reason is actually quite obvious. Because at the same time that Donald Trump was ranting and raving like a lunatic on Truth Social, news reports were starting to pick up about the fact that his daughter Ivanka Trump had taken over $11,000 from USAID. Sure, not a huge amount, but the Trump family has taken money from USAID. And that, of course, was starting to not really pick up, I think, the way that it should have, but Trump needed a distraction. So let me get on there, talk about waste, fraud, and abuse and unaccountable money so that people ignore the fact that my kid took money from USAID. But here's the kicker. It wasn't just that Ivanka took the money from USAID. It's what she spent it on and when she did it. According to USAID documents, Ivanka Trump used over $11,000 from the department in 2019 to buy video recording and reproducing equipment for a White House event. The documents show $11,539 was used by Trump in November 2019 to purchase software, CDs, tapes, and records. The purchase was approved by Jennifer Healy, who was serving as USAID Deputy Chief of Staff at the time, and the Administrator's Office. It is not clear which White House event the equipment was used for. So Ivanka Trump took money from USAID while she was working in Donald Trump's White House to buy equipment for an event by Donald Trump himself. Again, not a huge sum of money. Money was approved. I'm not alleging any kind of waste, fraud, or abuse here. I'm just pointing out the hypocrisy, which of course is what Donald Trump wants the public to not pay attention to. I also have to spend just a second talking about the fact that you guys bought CDs and tapes in 2019? Really? I mean, okay, maybe you like the retro vibe of things. Like, I know vinyl's kind of made a comeback, but CDs and tapes have not. So that's a little weird. Not to mention the fact that aren't you all billionaires? Couldn't you have just, it's $11,000. You couldn't spend that money yourself. You had to take it from USAID. So you know what? Maybe Donald Trump is onto something. Maybe there is a little bit of fraud taking place there. Because again, you're spending it on music. Where's the music now? It was bought with federal funds. So does that music, the CDs and the tapes and vinyls, do those belong to the federal government? Was President Biden, listening to those CDs and tapes over the last 4 years while he was president of the United States? Or did you take them with you when you left and now maybe they're back in the White House? Maybe they're stashed in one of your storerooms next to some classified documents? I don't know. But I kind of think we ought to know. Because these are things that you easily could have purchased by yourself with your own money for an event that you were holding. But you didn't. Your daughter said, hey, USAID, we want some tunes up in here. Give me some money. And yeah, kind of seems like wasteful, if not fraud to me. Did you know that you might be missing out on wonderful content from me? I mean, you're here already because clearly you like what you see. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video, share them with your friends and family, but also follow me across the rest of the social media world. And it's not that hard to do. Whether it's X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, on every one of those platforms, you can find me at the username @FarronBalanced. Simple enough, right? So get on it. And if you don't feel like going to each one of those outlets individually, lucky for you, we have links in the description of this video to take you right to my pages across all of social media. So don't miss a minute. And while you're at it, make sure you're also subscribed to the Ring of Fire YouTube channel, which I have been hosting for many, many years now. We've got more than 1 million subscribers over there, and there is fresh content over there every single day of the week. So again, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to this channel. And while you're at it, go subscribe to Ring of Fire at youtube.com/The Ring of Fire and @FarronBalanced across every social media platform that, of course, is not considered just a far-right hellscape. Well, maybe Twitter is, but that's a story for a different day.